I'm gonna laugh if I get pinged.
Oh, looks like they. Oh no, they got a bot in there. Okay, we should be starting
Yeah,
up
O
here.
needs a fifth. Yeah, probably should do that.
Hello, everyone. We should be live here. Looks like we've got an interesting matchup about to take place here. We got O versus Black. So they're waiting in the lobby right now, getting warmed up, trying to fill up those slots. I got a commentator, Laggy here. Laggy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. What is going on, my dude?
First off, it's a bit to call me a legend, but just more like a bad guy kind of dude. That's what I prefer. Hello, anyway. Hi, nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
My voice has gotten a lot better from in comparison to the previous matches that I've commented up to this point, so that's a relief. And yeah, this will be a pretty interesting watch. And I have to make sure that I have to speak at least every 2 seconds, just to be safe.
Two and a half, just to be safe, you know.
2.5, yeah, probably 2.5. But yeah, I'll try to be a little bit more involved this time around.
This
don't
is
want to set off any red flags.
yeah, absolutely. But I'm glad you're feeling better, man. Glad that's going well. Glad to have you in the booth here. This matchup is pretty interesting. I know a lot of the old players, but I'm not too familiar with a lot of the black players here. Bandit, Bleach I've seen, I believe.
Yeah, Bleach is great.
Trucku, I think Flat Dragon I've seen in pubs sometimes, and Water Egg is pretty new to me. This will be very interesting to see what they're kind of capable of here.
Yeah, I've been seeing quite a few new teams and a lot of new names, and I've been pretty thoroughly entertained by how they've been performing. And just going off of just like the website, looks like Other and Black are decently close to each other in terms of MMR. So this will be a pretty interesting match, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I think. Do we know the maps for this? I want to say, Launchpad and oh boy, Waterway. Launchpad and Waterway, possibly.
Perhaps.
I guess we're gonna find out here whenever they get started.
Is there a way to like check what maps they're planning to play on the website? Or do they just decide that?
It used to be in the Discord, but I think they changed it around. And now it's out on the website, so I don't think it shows it anymore.
I see.
But I guess we'll just go with that for now. Looks like O has a pretty solid lineup coming into this. We got Lats, Reaper, Lazarus, Venom, and Outsider. Be pretty good for them. Black side, I'm really curious about the black side here. Like I said, I don't really know much about them, but I mean, to have pretty similar MMR rating, I can imagine they're going to be pretty good and put up quite a fight.
Yeah, I'm not really one to make predictions based off of like the rosters and all that. Crazy shit has happened too many times in the league for me to actually like be sure. So, like always, I don't really have a team that I will think that will win, I guess. And I don't even know what map they're going to be playing, so I can't really make much predictions on their strategies at all. They're playing Payload, hopefully.
A payload and a domination, we know for sure, and possibly a control point. Those are what we know at this moment in time, everyone.
Whoa, okay, so they might play a Payload and Domination then.
It might. Maybe 2 doms?
Okay, just maybe.
That'd be pretty wild.
Maybe they might play like, I don't know, 3 control points. Maybe even a ball.
Ooh, a ball. Yeah, ball league. I think we're starting that next cycles from what Lat was saying earlier. So everyone get your ball strategies ready.
Let's go.
If anyone's watching,
Get ready.
let's see how is the audio from everyone while we're still waiting here for teams to start
Yeah,
up.
let's see.
Make sure everything is up and running. Yeah, I hope everything's going pretty smooth on the stream side at least.
So this is what is it? Are they like talking strat right now on top of the desk? Usually we would just stand on it, but like some of them are just standing on top of it. Okay, yeah, they're very clearly going through some very, very in-depth strat talk right now.
Being very thorough at the moment.
What if I try to like double what Lat's trying to say? It's like I'm sorry.
No, please keep going. That's probably exactly what Lat's probably like, all right, you do this because I told you to do this because I'm the commissioner.
On the cart with double shields, do a backflip.
And don't get shot. If you get shot, you're off the team.
Don't get shot.
No, it's who knows what's going on in their mind? Maybe they're just talking about dinner or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Game audio might be low. All right, let's. I can turn that up a bit. Unfortunately, I do not have any music in the background, so I'm sorry about that. I mean, Laggy and I can sing for you all if you want some music for the downtime.
I'm not singing for shit. In fact, you should probably raise the game audio a bit. Yeah, on that topic, let's raise the game audio so we can hear it better.
Come on, it won't be too bad.
It's a little bit quiet.
I think this would be good. Let's see what the other team is doing here. See, no one's on tables here. It's pretty concerning. They look ready to go though. Looks like they're starting to hop into the lobby. Maybe some last minute.
Wait. What's that? Was someone like dancing in the back or something? I couldn't see because of the. It looks a little bit pixelated. Was someone doing something in the back there, like doing a little dance?
I think it was doing a little pre-celebration going on, possibly.
Hey, Bleach! What's Bleach doing?
Let's check out Bleach.
Okay, I think they're just doing strats basically.
Oh yeah, just pointing here. I mainly just point and with no commentary. I just start pointing and then they look at me like, what are you doing? Like, you should know.
Understandable though. Most of the time when I'm talking strat, I really just want to fall asleep.
I know, I'd start shooting at them.
Just play. Just play the game. Leave me alone. Just shut up already.
I just want to shoot things. Looks.
Do they have their map selected yet?
Yeah, I think I do see.
Is that a launch pad?
I think I do see a launch pad here. Please bear with me on these new controls, guys.
Okay, so yeah, launch pad. That's good. That is a map.
That is a payload map, confirmed.
Yeah, it is a map.
We got some members here looking to wave. I'm sorry, I can't control the drone here like I used to. I'm so sorry.
Looks like they're done with their strat. They're waving away at the cam. Blowing kisses, Bandit. I noticed that.
Oh,
if I'm interpreting that right.
This is the new third-person view, apparently. Not a fan.
Apparently. Boop, boop. Okay.
So weird. I can't control the drone like I want to. How do
Is Oast?
I mean, talk serious strats, hardcore strats for days.
What is your favorite Teletubby or something? Maybe that might be.
Tinkly Winkly. Is that one of them?
I don't know which one that is. No, aren't they just like characterized off the colors and personalities at that point? Other than that, they just look the same.
Yeah, they're honestly they're pretty scary. Not gonna lie.
They're pretty scary. Maybe for today's standards.
Looks like.
I'm sorry. This is terrible.
No, this is good. Looks like they're about to get ready here. We got launch pad
looks like they're about to get ready.
Let's give Ace type of signal here, and hopefully I can get these drones set up properly.
So yeah, shifting the topic of conversation to something a little bit less trippy. So something that I am interested in terms of payload maps is how the red team in particular sets up their defenses and prepares for the opening push, because most of the time opening pushes is really iffy for the blue team. Well, not for the blue team per se. I'd probably say red because blue team still has spawn advantage. So most of the time, the red team would just want to hold onto their lives as much as they can, basically, to just hold that payload. But I don't know how to say it. But yeah, it's just really hard to hold off the blue team when they're only just about to leave. When they're only just about to start pushing, because they still have spawn advantage, and depending on how the beginning starts, they can just set themselves up for the whole map. God, I don't know why that was so hard to say.
No, absolutely, 100%. I mean, blue team is right near their spawns. When they die, they're right back into the action. Whereas red team at the start has to set up all the way from the other side. Actually, let's get some. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
when
Howdy,
you're watching
guys.
over
get
it,
some
these
card
things
action
make it a
here.
little easy.
There we go.
And there's mod.
Hey, we got mod in the booth
Hey, I
right now.
can't see the video. I'm not sure if there's a setting or something.
No, I can see it pretty decently on my end.
Let me see what I can look at here.
Match starts in 3, 2.
Yeah, you just gotta click on the video in my thing
Go.
here. Looks like we got Reefer coming out here with the cart. So we got Venom standing
Reaper
from the
would
backside.
Probably watch to his right now, see if there's anyone there. Yep.
Taking out from Flak
Alright, looks like
Dragon.
it looks like Black has a few explosives set up actually. I saw a rocket and a shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's very smart, especially starting up on Launchpad. You want to get all your heavies set up at the beginning of the match here.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like,
So looks like they got rid of the defenses so far. So far so good. This is what I was talking about earlier. Looks like they got rid of the trouble pretty quickly. Now they're moving on. They probably want to be around that 4.5-minute mark by the time they get to that curve, hopefully. You really want to go blazing right through when you're just about to start this payload map. Just want to get yourself started with a pace.
I mean,
Okay, I got video now.
O's doing a pretty nice job of keeping Black away from getting to that cart.
Yeah, O's doing pretty alright, and then... okay, yeah, looks like Venom is just taking a little bit more of a higher spot to go firing away at anyone that's trying to attack the cart. That's pretty decent coverage on the map that way.
Got Watery coming in, stalling that cart and fighting on it, which is really a good idea.
True.
If you're fighting on the cart can't be pushed, so it's really good to see there.
There's Outsider pushing up a little bit. Pushing up is always a good idea when you're on the attacking team, just to make sure to just soften up their defenses as they try to go towards the cart. So honestly, everything looks pretty standard so far, nothing too crazy.
One thing I would like to see more from the Black team is picking up heavies. I think rockets are very key, especially on Launchpad here too, and any payload. So if they get those set up early, they're going to do a lot more damage clearing that cart.
That is true. They did attempt to set up heavies earlier, but they were they disappeared pretty relatively quickly. But hopefully they'll be able to get them back up, especially around this spot now. So they're around 4 minutes in, and they have quite a bit of time. They have quite a bit of time to hit that checkpoint, so they have a pretty decent chance.
Yeah, they're making good pace, but Black was able to clear the area here. Hopefully they can lock it down and try to stall some more seconds.
Yep, they gave them a little bit of a breather to set up, and it looks like they do have rockets up now, so that's good.
Like another team wipe on O here.
Whoa. Bleach was heading right in front of that cart. Wow. O has been pretty consistent on getting picks on the red team as they're trying to attack them.
Yeah, we got
Reaper's just... Yeah, Reaper's doing fine pushing the cart. Yep, Black is still trying to get the heavies up, which is good. But it looks like Lazarus was pushing up a little bit too.
Lazarus.
Yeah, I mean, we got the cart pushed up here near checkpoint here, so start shifting more into the red side favor on these downs. Hopefully they can use that to their advantage to get set up with some more heavies, keep this rocket cleared. Bleach did an incredible job locking this cart down, killing anyone that's trying to touch it.
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty solid job.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good pace for O right now to try to hit this checkpoint here, a little over 2.5 minutes. They're doing a nice job clearing the area out. There
Wow,
we
that was a
go.
strong ride right there.
Checkpoint.
They made checkpoint relatively quickly, so let's hope they can push even more.
Yeah, let's see if Black can do a nice job of holding them now. Try and use this shotgun room as much as they can. Try to keep pressure on that cart.
You know what, yeah, the shotgun room, in my opinion, for the red team is one of the easiest places to get picks on, because blue team is going to consistently trying to go push through that way, because it's just more efficient, because you don't want to go down that main rail and risk getting sniped per se. And there's also a shotgun there. So close quarter shotgun, it's really dangerous to be in if you're in that room where someone is using a shotgun.
Completely agree. O's
I
doing
wouldn't
a
be
nice...
surprised at all if O started just sending down pairs to go push up consistently while they're just trying to push cart.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have Latin Reefer just riding that cart right now.
Yep. Notice that someone went up to the top rail room.
Ooh, good pick there from Black
Noticed
Dragon,
that.
but Black Dragon was taken out.
Alright, looks like... Okay, Black's making a move on the cart. stopped it momentarily. See if they can keep this going. They got the pick. Let's low, going for health. Okay, and going right back to it. So, can we follow, red team? I want to see what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the casters go based off of, like, follow by kill, right?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, in that case, let's follow red team.
I'll turn off that follow-on kill then. I think it's lagging and swapping through. I hope the volumes should be increased now as well.
Oh, they're cruising along nicely there.
It looks like there's some disruption
So-
up ahead from O.
This I don't really have much interesting things to say at the moment because this is all looking pretty standard right now when it comes to O's pushing. But I am interested in how Black is attempting to fend it off. And obviously we're not actually playing the game right now. We can only see so much on the cast, but both of these teams are making it look easy. It's a lot more harder than it appears when you're just simply watching.
Oh,
So yeah,
absolutely.
they're pushing through that tunnel area, it seems.
The infamous
from-
arch. This is
Yeah,
like
go
usually
for it.
the spot where people get stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 minutes here. I mean, this is a chance for Black to start really locking down this area once they get to clear out. But O is just looks like they're keeping the pressure constant on them.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too much of a chance for Black to actually get a proper setup going so far. It looks like they've just been trying to get them off of the cart mostly, but they've just been getting consistently stopped by O. I haven't really seen too much setup when it comes to heavies. But the cart has been empty for a little bit. They should have been able to get heavies up or some kind of loadout going on their team. But yeah, O was just getting right back to it.
I mean, this is a tough spot, especially to get rockets too. You can't really push too far up. The chance of getting picked up. Ooh, Caster's curse right there. The Bandit really wants to focus on fighting on that card as much as they can, so they stop the momentum from going.
Those are some really good picks just now. But yeah, Black really is playing for this goal. So they attempted to bring rockets to attack, it seems. I think O might be making an effort to start grouping up for this push now, because I haven't been seeing too much yet. Yep. Wow, but honestly, in terms of just getting them off of the cart, Black has been doing pretty alright. Now that I think about it, there is something I just said. I'm sorry, but no, they were just really quick on just getting off the cart as soon as possible. They should probably have someone sitting on that cart. Okay.
I mean, right now they're doing a well nice job of cycling people on that card to stop it from moving.
Yeah, it's just a sign of communication between teams.
Team wins.
There we
Yep,
go.
there it is.
4 minutes, 18 seconds.
4 minutes and 18. So while O was pushing a lot, what I did notice from Black was how fast they were in terms of just trying to get them off the cart. That was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, they really started getting in sync. I know the first part of Halo, the first part of the map is kind of really slow. Everyone starts warming up, so I'm hoping this second half here we'll probably start seeing a lot more action. But
Yeah, that is true. So yep, just this tiny little this tiny little setup time.
let's see what.
At this point should just be used to just get ready, get your head back on,
In 3,
and
2,
yeah, basically that's it.
If
So
there's
again, an interesting setup by O. I always like seeing these. Outsider hiding in front of this entrance with a shotgun, getting ready to leave. Hopefully you got it. Hopefully, you just really do want to try setting up with any kind of weapon that's not your pistols, unless you're really good with pistols. A lot of people are. You might want to get shotguns, rocket shots, and just try to go with those loadouts and get as much value out of them as you can. So yeah, Outsider just died, lost a shotgun, but then they have another shotgun, which is lag, but then they also have double rockets. Fighting in that shotgun room. Yeah, that's why hiding in there with the shotgun is probably your best bet, because it's just a very close range area and it forces that kind of that encounter.
Wait, good pick.
But
there
yeah, they
from
got rid of
Flat
lab.
Dragon.
Shotguns are gone now. And suicide bomb by Laz. And that's now that rocket's gone. They still have rockets on Reefer though. He's probably getting ready to start hitting them from a distance once they start reaching that downhill slope.
That was really good position there
It's,
for Water Egg to stand
yeah.
on that ledge.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Absolutely.
So we got rockets up from Lazarus.
But yeah,
Taken out there from
it wouldn't
Bleach.
be too much of a stretch to say that Black is moving at a slightly more equal amount of momentum to O from last round. Let's just hope that they can keep this up. Because honestly, they've just been pretty decent just getting rid of people trying to kill them, so nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key
Yeah,
here is
they really do ought to hurry up though.
the key here is making sure that no one can get behind them and get those rockets down. I think that should be the
Yeah,
priority.
they've been really quick at the rocket people have been dying, but then they're just getting the rockets just as fast. So they really do. Wow, he's back there.
That's a pretty unusual spot to see someone with rockets, but
I wouldn't say it's an unusual spot. It's very smart. I'm just surprised how we actually got back there without being noticed.
It's just rude.
it's just Laz being rude. Uh-oh, looks like we got maybe a possible disconnect
Wow,
here.
that's interesting. No wonder.
Oh, looks like we got a drop here from Water Rig.
Looks like they got a drop. That's unfortunate. It happened.
Yeah,
But-
that's very unfortunate. here.
Wow. I'm still hung up on that spot that Laz was at. I don't know if he was just there the entire time, but that kind of position is pretty hard to take because getting there is the hardest spot. Because every time you're moving, every time you sprint and dash, your trails stay there for quite some time, and if you get a pick, then they're gonna know where you are. They have to talk. They're gonna be telling your team where you are. But yeah, they have 3 minutes now. They really do have to hurry it up though.
I mean, Black's making up good momentum right here, right now. They're pushing forward, keeping the pressure out, and the card just got
Yeah,
down
they were
now.
making good momentum earlier for sure, but they really do have to build up off of that. And right now they're not in a very good spot. They really do have to start moving.
No, but that was very good, taking out those rockets there. Now they're on.
So, good initiative by Black for having someone push up and trying to get rid of rockets before they're set up. And looks like they're having one push right now. Yeah, because of that little setback earlier at the slope area, they really do have to hurry things up, but they do have a decent chance if they keep this pace going. I really hope to see that, because that would be very impressive to see if they pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, now we're at that point at the bottom of the ramp here. Like, this is where one of the real first choke points that Red can really start locking down. So it'll be interesting to see what Black does here to try to overcome that.
But yeah, I don't really. To be honest, I don't really have too much to say. This is just looking very standard. No one's been doing anything too wrong. Nothing too crazy happening. It's just a game.
I like that they're Bandit. The thought process is going to take out those rockets. Unfortunately, it's not
Because yeah,
working.
everyone's just like taking the initiative. Like, both O and Black are doing pretty good at this. What they're trying to do. Because yeah, earlier we saw Laterella shooting away at their spawn. And then earlier we also saw Black trying to push up in an attempt to get rid of their defenses. So nothing too crazy is happening in my opinion. So therefore I don't have too much to say.
Yeah, good.
Nothing very profound. Yeah, it looks like they did get the rockets back up. They're pushing it a teensy bit, but they really do have to get rid of those rockets in the end. There is a few ways to approach the rocket guy. You might just charge him, or you can take a little bit more of a subtle approach and go in that back room with the shotgun spawn. That's a pretty decent option, but then they're always going to be watching that too. They'd have to time it very well. But yeah, Bleach is probably planning to get rid of the rockets right now. But then there we go. They were watching that shield room, and you couldn't pull it off. That's why the shotgun room is also an option as well. But yeah, they have 2 rocket people set up. They have 1 rocket set up way up ahead, and they also have a double rocket behind them too. And to mention, that double rocket guy is also moving around a lot, constantly repositioning, so it's going to be even harder to get a place on him. And he just got a pick just now. This is just overkill. They have 4 rockets going down on that cart. This is not good.
Yeah, and this
Because
is
yeah,
a-
Lazarus. Because yeah, usually Lazarus would just be at the back firing away with rockets, but there's literally already another rocket dude back there. So at that, there wouldn't be any harm in him just flying around. But there he goes, he's dead. Both of the rockets are gone now, I think, are they?
Oh, Traku did a nice job clearing out the back rockets
Okay, yeah,
there.
they just got rid of. They have to move.
Hopefully his
have to move.
teammate looked like he followed up
They
on that.
have 30 seconds.
I mean, this is
Okay, pushing with the shocks, I like it. They're very tight
Good
on time.
pick there,
here.
headshot
Chances
there.
are low.
I mean,
Yeah, no, odds are very
Looking
slim.
tough.
They got the rockets back up.
they got both dual rockets set up now. This is
Yeah,
a
wow.
good pick
that's
there from
crazy.
Traku though on those rockets.
So
4,
quick.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Red team wins.
Close enough to get almost trigger it, but
That's crazy though. Like they set up the rockets so fast. We literally just saw them die.
so here's the score. O
Damn.
takes that 100%. We got Lazarus 69 kills with 6,800 points, and on black side we got Bleach with 34 kills and 4,000 points. I mean, we saw a lot of good things from both sides there. There's a lot of good ideas that Black were trying to get the ball rolling and prioritizing the rockets, trying to keep that cart moving. But I think on the other side, O was just set up. I mean, O has a lot of experience. They've been playing for a really long time. So I think that and teamwork kind of pushed them over the edge here in this map. But good job to both teams on that.
Yep, good showing by both teams. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about that match. There was quite a few things to write home about, but I don't know. It was interesting to watch, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. I'm just impressed by how quickly O set up their rockets right away. They put in a lot of emphasis on the heavies this time around. That was pretty interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I mean those
Then
those
next up
heavies
is
can do
domination.
really big amount of damage there. So I did get some info, so I don't really know much about Black Team. I actually reached out to Quad to see if he actually had some more insight we could fill out here. Black is a clan name team. One of them, as you'd call it, one of the baby ones, was started by bandits. Looks like they're kind of a ragtag bunch of players, but showing really good promise here, which clearly we can see. I mean, they had the right ideas going into that match on prioritizing what they needed to do.
All right, then that makes sense. Then that was interesting.
That's really cool. That's really cool to know. I like seeing a lot of these new teams pop up, and a lot of these players, I don't really get a chance to interact with in pubs too much, so it's good to be able to see them in action. Looks like we have a couple subs coming in now for the O side.
Yep. When it comes to Black and just newer teams in general, what I'm is seeing how they're playing right now as a team, and then seeing how they're going to be different when we see them again.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is just cycle 2.
Now that I think about it, I rarely put too much emphasis on this. I remember saying this previously in I don't know, season 2-ish, probably last season, but I really am interested to see what they're going to learn from this match in particular. Because they put up one hell of a fight. Because are they actually a new team? Are they actually a newly formed team?
Team Black?
Yeah.
I believe so. Like I said, I'm not too familiar. I know some of these players, but I don't know what previous teams they have been on. I'm actually looking at the stats for the season so far for them. Looks like one of their first matches was versus Fair. They did take 2-0 on that.
Shit, actually?
Yeah, which is.
Let me check this.
Yeah, they had Launchpad and Walkaway. Their first match there to took that out, and then they faced Org on the second one. Looks like that one went a little closer to what happened on this Launchpad. And then they also 2-0'd Fury. So, I mean, good teams that they've been facing and doing pretty well.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. This is one hell of a track record. What the fuck? Yeah, that's actually really cool to see. Because I don't really care about each individual player per se and how long they've been playing, but because they were recently formed, that's a completely new team dynamic to work with. And most of that is just built based off of practice and hard work and just going through these experiences against different kinds of opponents and seeing how they grow from that. That's what I really like to see. That's interesting.
No, and I didn't even think about that either. So it's like I said earlier, it's gonna be nice to see where Black is now versus where they are towards the end of the season. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna see a drastic change in skill and team synergy as they just keep playing and growing together. I'm excited to see how that turns out.
And yeah, just now, that's a statement about any new team that shows up in the league. I'm sure there's probably a few that I haven't even seen yet.
So it looks like, looking at the drone here, they do have a waterway plan for our domination map next.
A waterway.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, domination and payloads are 2 separate maps. I mean, O is very dominant in that payload map, but it could be the reverse here for domination.
Exactly. Yeah. That could change.
So looking at the lineup, it looks like they did swap out for .com and OK and F2P to come in for the O lineup here. I don't think
Well,
anyone
first
from...
things first, I'm like a really big fan of OK. If you're watching this cast, hello. Nice
Dude,
to
I was
meet
gonna
you.
say that earlier when I first joined with your cast. I was gonna be like, man, where's OK at? He's such a good player, man. I've played with that guy so many games over the years, and he always kicks my ass.
Yeah, he's a very OG player. I mean, he's okay. Let's just be honest.
But yeah, when it comes to Waterway, I don't think it really goes down to individual skill per se. I just think it comes down to individual resilience. You know, resilience. I really butchered that, but I just think it really is just an endurance map most of the times. Because we have seen pretty one-sided payload matches, and then having it follow up with a waterway that just takes fucking forever to finish. So there's that, and I feel like waterway just really tests each team's just like synergy and coordination, I guess, their power of friendship, that kind of thing. So I'm interested to see how both teams will be able to work together with this, because I know that some of the players that have been added to O have been playing together per se for so long, but they've been playing for quite some time by themselves for sure. So I want to see how this newer team dynamic that's being set up with these newer players will play out on Waterway.
Oh,
So yeah, Waterway again. I feel like it's more like things between the teams and just like keeping your head on in the most stressful of times, and that'll be interesting to watch. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what I mentioned, that I caught Water Egg dancing and then they ran away, but I did see that. The whole world saw that, so it's out
That's
there.
great. Yo, hold on. So I got a DM from Quad. The match versus Fury was 4 Black, 5 Fury from What's the Push? What the hold on.
Oh, wow. It looks like maybe they're waiting for me to give a signal
Okay,
here.
wow. More praise to Black in that case. So apparently, for a majority of the Abyss match that they played against Fury a while back, they were going a 4v5, and they still pulled it out. They still, dude. If you showed me these numbers, I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. If you showed me these numbers, I would not believe that this was 4v5.
Oh.
Wait, was I there to watch this?
Looks like we're starting up the domination map Waterway right now.
Okay, anyway, enough about that. I went off topic. I'm very sorry. But yeah, let's just see how this will go. So, let's see how this opening push goes, because opening pushes are very, very important on a waterway, especially. So let's see it.
A couple dual perspectives here.
Alright, off to a very quick start with both teams. It looks like someone's already in their base. They're in trouble. They got a counter B. Oh. Wow. O's being very aggressive right off the bat.
Get a good counter there from Bandit.
Okay, when you're being caught in just a constant counter at your base, you really do have to fuck off and go to B.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's nice to clear it out, but if
glad
you
it
put the pressure
that.
on you, it's not gonna help you.
Yeah, no, they should not be staying in their base by all means. They really gotta start leaving if they can. There's only 2 left. Gotta go for it.
Looks like a counter at B.
Okay, counter at B. Okay, you really do want to initiate that sense of initiative to go to B, even when your base is in trouble. Oh wow, it's just going back and forth. Oh, how's him against the ropes here? To the left.
Very close there.
So this just proves my point about
Oh,
what I was
good
saying
counter.
earlier about opening pushes, especially. Wow. Let's see it again. Because from what I'm assuming, O got to their base pretty quickly while Black was still trying to gather up at B. Either way, everything's happening incredibly quickly, so for all I know, I could be blind. But yeah, this is a very O's being incredibly aggressive. They only have 2 people left.
Got a good
They're
counter
barely
there.
playing up the counter, to be honest. Yeah, looks like they're trying to gather up at B right now. Oh.
I think O's trying to keep that pressure on, see as much as they can right now. Looks like they learned from their first lesson at that counter at B to keep a couple people there.
That's a score.
We got a buttonhole from Laz there, 2-0. Going into this. I mean, scores look pretty even going into them for the most part.
Red takes A.
Yeah, in terms of buttons, both the teams have been fighting very hard. But yeah, looks like they're making it to the push-up now. Got rid. Oh wow, that should have killed him though.
Red team countered.
Another countdown.
Red
Another
team
one.
Scores
Another.
3, 2, 1. Countered.
Good counter
Yeah,
there from
things-
Flat Dragon.
Things you
Very
see on
narrow
your
counter.
screen and things the game show you can sometimes be different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean this is something that Team Black here and tried to burst that pressure on. Some good button fighting there.
Countdown. They were holding that button so hard.
Red team scores.
That's another countdown by O.
Red team countered.
Point of B. Another countdown by O.
Scores 3. Count. Red team scores.
I have no words.
Red team
This is such a
scores
fast-paced game,
3.
domination on Waterway.
Countered.
Very hard to stay on top of all the action here, but Black's doing a really nice job of trying to keep that pressure off them and getting these counters, but O is just being relentless at the moment.
Red team scores 3, 2, 1. Red team wins.
Well played. Wow.
There we go.
Okay, so
Yeah, they're
I-
just
yeah,
they're having
no, I
trouble
don't-
getting kills, which makes it an uphill battle.
I don't really have too much to say about that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, O takes that 3-0. Little about 4 minutes or so, we have F2P top scoring with 11 kills, 3,100 points.
I'll
And
continue. Oh, if you-
On Bandit side, we have, or on Black side, we have Bandit with 5 kills, 3,600 points, with Bleach taking it with 6 kills on their team, 2,800. Good job, both teams. I mean,
Lots of good counters from Blue.
yeah, lots of good counters from Black. They're trying to keep off the pressure off, but unfortunately, I mean, we all know they've been around for a long time. They've
They were
worked together.
fighting very hard.
They just know how to push together well and just kind of used to it. So I think that's a very strong showing on O's part there. So good job to Laz.com, okay, Latterus, F2P on O's side taking that domination map. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna. Looks like we're gonna get a special game here. I don't know if people want to stay around to watch it, but it looks like they're going to do some a fun ball
Oh yeah,
match
it's
here.
probably gonna be balling that.
So if you guys want
Okay,
to see what
well-
happens here, but
1.
This is my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
but there we have it. O takes the win with both maps.
Oh,
Black
it's a
did nice
completely different
showing.
map.
I think I'm gonna put
Well,
the,
anyway, I guess I'm just gonna hop out.
yeah, I'm put the
but,
follow on
yeah.
here. So
that was crazy though.
yeah, final thoughts on anything on those last 2 maps, guys? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Like, I think that domination map was just a very good statement on how aggressive O can get when you leave them unattended. And honestly, I still have a lot of praise for Black after hearing a little bit more about them, especially for Blood. So I don't really care too much about the result of this map, but I'm more focused on what I'm going to be seeing later on. So that's just the main consensus that I have about this match in particular. And yeah, honestly, that was pretty cool to watch. So just before I hop out, shout out to Clan Name, other, you guys did great. Shout out to Black 2. Shout outs to Southern Cross. My favorite team was like everyone there is just like super chill. Very nice to me. And shout out to my international back alley night owls, of course. They've been with me the entire time that I've been sick, and they've just been making it a lot more bearable. So just thanks to everyone, in fact. Now I'm a lot more better, and I hope to see a lot more cooler matches too. And there's that.
Absolutely.
One up. Thank you for casting, Mod. Thanks for joining, and I'm just gonna hop out.
Appreciate you joining in, Laggy.
I want to do that too.
Your
Let's do it,
insight
Laggy.
was invaluable on that, so thank you.
And yep, last thing, there's another match happening right now too. There's Emu versus D, and I'm gonna be going to that cast right now.
Yes, everyone tune into that here after. Mod, any last words you want to say?
Shout out to Dre, and I think Black is got a lot of potential. I've played with Trucku late night a lot lately, and he's really good. I think that a little bit of coordination and grouping would help them a lot. Try to outnumber, get like 2 or 3 of you guys together against just one of them, and then the fights will go your way until you can kind of establish a perimeter around the cart area. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you for hopping in to commentate, Mod. Appreciate you joining in. Thanks to everyone
Sure.
watching. If you liked it, just hit that like button for the stream here. Let's get those numbers up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Shout outs to both teams, O and Black. O, very dominating performance there. I mean they're OG team, so can't expect anything less from a team like that. So it was really nice to see Black
Yeah, you
in
know,
action
it
though.
sucks.
Yeah,
When
I
you, when
mean,
you go up against a team that's just full of killers, like I mean, O's done that to us before. Like it's nothing to be like sad about. Just
oh
just
yeah.
work on the stuff that you got to work on and go from there.
Oh yeah, you take the losses, you learn from them, you grow stronger. So I'm excited to see where Black goes from here. Triangle Factory, thanks to all the board members, thanks to everyone that shows and their support for the league and for competing. I know it can be very dramatic at times, but we all love the game. We're playing here for a reason, so it's really nice to see the support from everyone coming in together to play and watch the matches while we can. Shout out to HH and Triangle Factory. I think I said that already, but thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna end it here. Everyone have a good night and take care.